Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats. And the Bearcats will put total leather and will get started. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utah Utes offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off-play action on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Boone. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of... And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Utah! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Coming out with it, it's Farmer. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They approach back on this drive, already down 14. That's caught. It's Boone. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Under fire. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps looking downfield. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Clemens. And the defense drags him down.
One of the most important things you have to do as a defensive end is keep contained. You can't let QBs scramble outside the pocket. That's when they make big plays. Not only can they run, now they can chuck the ball deep down the field because they've bought time for receivers to run deep down the field.
The Utes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And this QB already in the 1st quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup and playing some serious snaps.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Utes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Motion from the wideout. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. A designed run for the quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. looking for space. It's Boone. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved his matchup, finding the big fella, getting a touchdown.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week. But
running room in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right now.
Turning it off. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Shakes just dismissing tackles. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Boone. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
I would love to sit here and tell you the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. In the red zone.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage.
Touchdown, Utes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, elation on one sideline, deflation on the other in the hotly contested Sunflower Showdown. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win if there ever was one. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Now facing a third and long. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. They're working that left side. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grab near the marker. It's Clemens. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They go to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they try to go option. QB gets tackled for a loss. Now, play caller, you got to be careful with all these QB runs. You don't want your guy taking so many hits because now you're risking.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Shabera. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll return it from around the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Clemens. Touchdown, Utah! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Gives it on the option. Runs for the tackle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nicely.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to pass, it's Baker. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Farmer. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to pass. It's Wall. Got his man on the right. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Crosses the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes are marching down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Cincinnati, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the single back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Wall. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team.
Brings up 4th down.
He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time
Continues to fight for yards. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Leaves it with the back. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Utah.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. They get the